kind of nervous about making this video. Hey guys, it's Kristine. I'm going to share something with you that I've been thinking about since Friday. Well, for a long time really, but it came to a head on Friday. I spent Saturday obsessing over it, and here we are. It's Sunday. I was meant to do my April monthly budget today, but I'm not sure if I can do that. So I'm gonna quit my job. I don't have anything lined up. I'm terrified. But I just don't see myself going back. I don't want to get into detail or too much detail, but my office mate and another person in our department quit. Friday we had a meeting and it was not good. She said she quit and she boxed up her stuff and walked out. The other one will pack up her stuff on Monday, which is tomorrow. And I was gonna stay. How messed up am I? I was gonna stay until I at least finish out my end of the month stuff. Even though it's technically April now, I still had a lot of March things pending that we fell behind on. We meaning both my coworkers who have already decided to quit without notice. They're behind also. I guess I would have to tell you a little bit of the story. So there's 4 of us in our department. There's more than that, but the rest are support staff. But so the main people in our department, there's 4 of us. One of them has been gone for a month. She is ill. She's not well enough to come back yet. She was hospitalized and all that. We were not given the proper support to cover her tasks, the things that she was supposed to do. We did the best we could, but there were just some things that we couldn't take on. And we were not told that we had to complete all of her other work for the month of March until Friday, March 31st. Mind you, they did not get coverage for this person who has been out since the end of February until last week. So just 1 week of coverage, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so that's where we're at. And I think that's all I'm going to say about that for now anyway. So we're going to do our April budget. I'm going to do my April budget. It's going to look different. Okay, so that intro took entirely way too long. I'm just going to show you what I ended up doing. So this is what I had set up previously, and I was going to fill out this weekend, but I didn't. And I'm going to show you how I'm setting up my budget. So I used to budget like this a long time ago. I used to get paid monthly, so this is sort of the method that I used previously. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of this. So here I've got my months set out. I am thinking I'll have at least 4 months of an emergency fund That's including my buffer, my sinking funds that I am going to raid. So anyway, I've got my rent, PG&E, water, AD&D, T-Mobile, iCloud, dental, vision, car insurance, Hulu, Disney Plus, Google, Blue Shield 1, Blue Shield 2, variable, and daughter. So the only thing that's not on here right now is I think the HBO Max. There's other things too, but we're going to get to that. So for April, this is all in pencil right now because it's all tentative, really, right? Until I actually pack up my stuff and leave. So April rent is paid, PG&E is paid, AD&D and T-Mobile is paid. So all in all, for the month of April, and that's with $800 variable spending money and the $140 for my daughter, $1,523.07. So that is what I need to get by in the month of April. May. So that's my rent, my PG&E, my AD&D and T-Mobile, and then everything else the same. The total to get by in May would be $2,621.07. That's not even including the Dodgers game that we're supposed to go to in April. The tickets are bought. The hotel points have been redeemed. So I'm going to allocate money for gas and food. I know that's not a necessity, but I'm going. I'm going. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but May, there's my daughter's graduation. There's a lot of other stuff, but that's the big one for May. I haven't marked out June or July. So I'm going to show you this other page. Okay. So this is, I mean, I am not hiding anything. I'm just covering it so I can go line by line. So my intelligent portfolio, just get that in frame. Like I said, if I were a cash budgeter, I would be unstuffing my binder. So this is what I'm doing. So intelligent portfolio, I know it's upside down, sorry. But intelligent portfolio has $663. I'm going to take the money out of that and I'll have $663. Big emergency fund, I have $1737 here, but I also have $6 here, so that's $1743. Car maintenance, I've got $719.75. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not taking anything out. So this column is what I have in the binders, and this is what I'm going to be taking out, so to speak. So for car maintenance, that's going to cover my AAA, which was 55 last year, but I'm going to round up to 60 because I'm not sure if they've increased it. Maintenance, it's going to need an oil change, probably in end of April, beginning of May. Smog, I don't remember how much it cost, but I think it was like $100 last time, so I'm just rounding to 120. Registration, I put 200, but I think it was less than 200 last time. Again, I'm rounding up and hopefully that's going to be okay. So this equals to 500. So I have a little wiggle room even here for that. Now, if I end up needing repairs, then I'm, SOL, right? Copays and meds, that has 1,100 in it. I'm anticipating lab fees. I don't know how much they're going to be, so I'm just rounding that to 100 and hope that's okay. Office visit, I have one doctor's appointment, which is going to be like $40, but I'm waiting on a bill that I have to pay for my daughter's office visit, which is like $85, so that's why that's $125. And my medication refill, I don't need it yet, but I want to hold on to that money for when I need my 3-month supply of this medication that I need. So that's $80 set aside for that. Travel for graduation, cut $247 in there. I'm not gonna miss this. So here you see there's a negative 793, which means I still need that much. So here's what I've calculated. The hotel is going to be $700. Gas back and forth will be $140. Restaurant, yes, I know it's not a necessity. She's only going to graduate once, so it's $200. I don't think we're going to spend that much, but I don't think I even got into that in my other videos, but we're supposed to be having a family get-together. 2 of my uncles have their birthdays sort of adjacent to her graduation, and it would be the same people that would go to each uncle's birthday and my daughter's graduation. If we were to do something, it would be in Southern California because that's where a lot of my family lives. So my cousins and I, like my uncle's kids, thought it would be great if we could just go in together and just have one, like, sort of not a party, but like a big get together at a restaurant. And so I'm allocating $200 to that. Personal care, I have $110 in there. I don't think I'm gonna get my hair done. That's really not necessary. So 110 is gonna go. Baseball, so that's $140 for the gas back and forth, and then $60 for food. So I'm hoping that'll be enough. So that's gonna need $150 added to it. Again, I know it's not a necessity, but let's just say for my mental health, I don't want to let that one go. Graduation, this one's the big one, I think. Let's see, gifts and giving. I forgot gifts and giving. I think it's down here, actually. We'll come back to this. Let me mark that. Family fun has 0. Travel right now has 50. Oh yeah, that's the baseball. Graduation has $6.57. I'm gonna need $219 more. So in addition to the travel, lei/flowers are probably gonna cost $50. I think I'm gonna try to go for Costco flowers and Costco lei, so that might come in at maybe $40. Books, there's some books that I want to get her. That's going to be her graduation present. I just can't, I can't take $1,000 out of my funds right now just to give to her as a present. So there are books I've been eyeing as sort of a secondary gift, but I think they're going to have to be the main gift. And then I'll probably make her a money lei with $100 for her senior year in for her high school graduation. I made her 2 money leis. One was like a $50 one, and the other one was a $50 one also, but 2 different styles. Tattoo, of course, that is luxury. I am putting that money, I'm taking it out. I am confident that I will have a job sooner than this tattoo appointment, so I will beef that up when the time comes. Worst case scenario is I postpone my appointment or cancel it. But if I cancel it, then I forfeit my deposit. Birthday eats, I've got $30 there. I'm taking that out. I have gift cards to another eatery that I love. Not eatery, it's like a brewery. Yeah, and like burgers and salad and sort of just American food. I love that place. I've got quite a few gift cards that I can use there, so no big deal here. My son's iPhone, that also is not necessary, so I'm taking that out. YouTube, so there's my big emergency fund. YouTube has $34. I'm taking that out. I mean, the growth on my channel is slow going anyway. If I even continue to do YouTube, you know, that's still up in the air. But I'm taking that money out. Yeah, well, when it gets to that point, I might just pull it out of my my everyday spending money. But this sinking fund is going away. Not allocated. So I have $379.27 that I have not allocated. My son and I were supposed to film a video where we're doing like the games, the shut the box and the struggle, and putting money also in these sinking funds that we just went over. That hasn't been done. It hasn't been allocated. So that's just floating around in my bank account. And here's that gifts and giving. So the $86 that I was saying earlier. I mean, I kind of feel bad because I have my niece graduates in June. Hopefully I'll have a job by then, right? My daughter's birthday is coming up. So maybe I'll do the books for her birthday and then the money lay for her graduation. I don't know. She doesn't expect too much. But I know she'll understand if I can't. But I still would like to. Don't even get me started on the photography thing. I feel really bad, but I don't think I'll be able to afford that. It's just too much. I was looking for a photographer, and I was in touch with one that my cousin recommended. Her least expensive package was $350. I think it was like for 45 minutes, one location, no change of clothes. You get like, I think 40 photos and rights to the digital, like the copyright rights to the digital files. So I'd have to print them out. Her work is really good. I am sure she is worth every penny. I just don't think I can afford that. I don't want to undercut, you know, the value of the work of photographers, because, you know, that's their expertise. That's how they make their living. Just at this point in time, I can't afford it. So in all my sinking funds, I have $5,428.59. And with all these, I'm not even sure if that's an accurate calculation. I mean, that's how it maths out. The math is $2,758. But we're going to have to see. I'll have to like move the money around and see how much that really is, because sometimes what is on paper does not actually calculate out in real money. So what else did I do? I did that. I left a blank page here for me to work on. Let me grab something else. So my April paycheck, $2,409.29. So that's April number 1. I also have $242.16 in my G1. That go. Okay, so this part is okay. 242.16, that is the amount in my G1 bills account minus I have 2 pending transactions from there to pay my bills for my second March paycheck. So that's the total I came up with. My G1 rent account right now has $124.48. I still have my water bill, but that's not due till April 1st or 2nd week. So I'm going to pay that then. I mean, I could pay it now, but let me get my stuff in order first. So I have $12.98 in my TMO, my savings account. And that was like my leftover from my last budget, like I think my March paycheck number 1, as well as some interest payments from my TMO checking account. I know it's backwards. The checking account gets 4%, and the savings is like 2.5%. But yeah, so that has $12.98. I don't know where I got that number from. Oh. I have 3,000 in my buffer. Three, 4, 5. So, and the money that I said. I think I am gonna use this number. This is Ally. I'm not gonna raid the Santa Saver just yet. That will be like a last resort. Yeah, that would be the last resort because I would have to close that account. What other accounts do I have? Sorry, this video is a little all over the place. So rent, etc., bills, other variable, other Ally, buffer. Oh, you know what? Ally savings. And then I have $35 in my Ally checking, which is what I use for my daughter's money. Buffer, Santa Saver, sinking funds. Yeah. Okay, that's about right. Let me just do the math here. Okay, so all in all, that's $11,252.50. But I am going to do the calculations here. I'm going to take the negatives. I'm going to add up those negatives because to me that's what's still needed in some of these different categories, and then I'm going to subtract those from here. Hey guys, so editing Kristine here. I found out, or I realized I did the math completely wrong, so I'm going to go back and do some of this math as a side note. So my total monies that I did calculate was correct, so that's $11,252.50, but instead of subtracting all the negatives from this page, from my sinking funds, I am now calculating how much I would actually have to reserve from this money for these other things that I'm allocating to. So for car maintenance, I'm keeping $719.75. For copays and meds, that's going to be $305. For travel for graduation, that's $1,040. Travel for the baseball game, that's $200. And graduation is $225. So I'm going to be starting with $10,842.75 for the rest of my budgeting. Now, if I'm subtracting the $1,523.07 for April, that leaves me with $9,319.68. And I'm just going to, I'm going to divide that by 2107, which is what I said that was going to be the amount that's going to get me by for at least one regular month. And that's it's going to be good for 3.5 months. So we're still good for May, June, and July. I hope that clears anything up, and let's get back to the video. So I'll be okay in April for sure. And then I have maybe 3 months left. So my target date would definitely be have a job by July. I think I can get a job sooner than that. I definitely don't want to jump into any situations where it's going to be another bad fit, because that's sort of how I ended up in this current job. I was unhappy with my previous job and kind of just jumped right into this. Management was different for a few years. It was actually great. I loved this job. I still do find joy in doing what I do, but it's just gotten to be too much. Like they say, people don't necessarily quit jobs, they quit managers. And I should have quit a long time ago. A long time ago. If you were here in December, I had a really good reason to quit last time. I don't even remember how much I went into detail regarding that, but it's just too much. Like, my coworker, the one who walked out on Friday, she was the one holding the department together. With her leaving, and then also the other person leaving, and the other person in the, and we don't even know when she's going to come back, if she's going to come back. She's still at home on disability. She's on oxygen. Like, the earliest she said she would come back is May. It's only April, you guys. I can't hold on. I can't. And I'm not going down with this ship. So, anyway, that's my budget. I'm going to keep this in pencil. Again, this is how I used to budget before. I would write down all the numbers here. Would this be easier on Excel? Heck yeah. On Excel, this stuff you could just copy, paste, or like drag it across. Have a sum function somewhere here. Have a sum function down here. But paper. I like paper. So this is how we're going to do. Target is July. Hoping by May or June. But I think I'm going to take April off to really search. There's a lot of things I've been putting off too, and I want to take care of those things. That said, I'm not sure how much I'll be posting on YouTube. Yeah. We'll see. I might do weekly just to keep you guys updated. Maybe I could do like a spending tracker or something. I don't know. But as far as the rest of the videos, I'm gonna try to film today. I'm just gonna do my April monthly setup because that's what I love, even though the algorithm doesn't love it. But I don't think the algorithm likes many of my videos anyway. But F the algorithm. I'll do what I want. Anyway, thanks for listening. If you're still here, thank you. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.